When do we light the Chanukah menorah, or the Chanukiah, as you like to call it? That's a question that a lot of people struggle with because the Talmud, this is the Gemara in Shabbos, the Gemara says that you should write it as the sun goes down and people are beginning to leave the streets. Why would you light at that time? Because, number one, a candle is obviously not very useful in the daytime, so you want to light it as the light from the sun begins to recede from the world, and the light of the candle becomes more obvious. Now, yes, they lit the menorah in the Beis HaMikdash all day long, okay, and you had a ceremony of Haftavas HaNeros that does that, but that's for the avoda there. Here, the idea is to have people witness and remember the miracle of Hanukkah. And so therefore we want to light at the end of the day as possible. So the question is, what is that late time of the day? So this is actually a difference of opinion between Ashkenazi and Sephardi opinions. And the Ashkenazi opinion is to basically light closer to sunset, and the Sephardi opinion is to light closer to when 3 stars come out. So during the week, any other weekday, the Ashkenazi custom is to light within 10 to 25 minutes after sunset. And that's enough time to go ahead and let it light. So you need to let it go until it passes nightfall. So we want to keep everybody happy, so you light then, and you want to have about an hour's worth of lighting to go so it goes past nightfall. Whereas for the Sephardic practice, if you light at nightfall when 3 stars come out, then you can only light for half an hour. Even though that's the preferred time to light, if you have to light later, you can light for 30 minutes after that time period. And even with the blessing, as long as it's possible that people could still be passing by at that hour of the day. And especially nowadays, you can always seem to find people wandering around the streets almost any time of day. So that's something interesting to actually consider. So other things to kind of think about is, when do you light for Erev Shabbos and when do you light for Motzei Shabbos? Because before Shabbos you have to light earlier because we don't light fires on Shabbos. And then also we have to wait for Shabbos to end before we light either the Havdalah candle or the menorah. There's a lot to talk about. We'll talk about that in a future video. Make sure to like and subscribe and share.